Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of Dear Zander Mander, where you ask the questions and I'm going to answer them. And of course we've got a special guest question at the end of the show, and it's a live video question for them, so stick around for that. Our first question this week is, do you use a PC or a Mac? I use a PC. Why you want to know that? I have no idea, but that's the answer. The next question is, what is your favorite season? Spring, summer, winter, or fall? Actually, I like fall the best. Why? The clothing. I just think fall clothing is the best. It's comfortable, it's cozy, and it seems to be the most stylish. Our next question comes from Debbie from England. And Debbie asks, what does teabagging mean? Well, imagine that, a question about tea coming from England. What a surprise, huh? But I have to explain teabagging? Well, dear, teabagging is when you take your tea bag and you put it in hot water and you make tea. But there is another way of doing it. Let me see if I can explain this so you'll understand. Okay, you see these two tea bags? Now, if they were a part of your, let's say, your husband's anatomy, what part would they be? So, for teabagging, what you have to do is you have to get your husband to take his drawers off, or his knickers as you call them there. Bloody hell, bangers and sausages. Anyways, then have him stand over you, and then you and that's what teabagging is. You two have fun tonight, okay? I know he will. Our next question is from Brandy, and she writes, Dear Zander Mander, Queen Commander, why do you choose Sundays to post your Dear Zander Mander segments? What better way to start the week, don't you think? Did you know that an airplane mechanic was the one who invented the slinky when he was playing around and discovered that there was a second use for springs? Did you know that laying on your back and raising your legs, you can't sink into quicksand? I could think of a lot more other things that happen when you lay on your back with your legs up in the air too. I'm sure you all know what I'm talking about, don't you? All the months that begin on Sunday will have a Friday the 13th. Did you know that the electric chair was invented by a dentist? Go figure. A man who already tortures you in a chair figures out a way to completely torture you all the way to death. What a surprise! Our next question is, how does a thermos know how to keep things hot or cold? Well, I've posted things like this before. You do know that inanimate objects have genders, right? Well, a thermos is a female. No offense, my ladies, but you all do run hot and cold. And it seems you always know exactly when to do it, too, to us men. Our next question is, when am I going to get a raise? What? This is my assistant's handwriting. The answer is never. Bitch. My darling Rosemary, to answer that question, the question would be, I'd come back as Dolph Lundgren. Why? Because that's the only way I'm ever going to get to rub my hands all over that body. Yum. Hold on, I got a phone call. Can you believe that? Right in the middle of all this. Hello? I said no, you're not going to get a raise because you don't do any fucking work. Now stop bothering me. I'm in the middle of a show. fucking assistants. Gosh, they want everything. They even want insurance. Who the hell has insurance these days? Bitches. Guess what time it is, everybody? It's special guest question time. Yay! Our special guest question this week comes from Jade. Jade! Jade was an original cast member, Season 1, RuPaul's Drag Race. Jade is also a very dear friend of mine. I have known her for a very long time. Love her to death. One of the things I love about Jade the most is how she continually transforms. Her personality, her dance, her looks, everything about her. Each time you see her, you're never going to know what's coming up. You know, as a matter of fact, here in Chicago, where Jade also resides, Jade usually opens for any touring RuPaul girl that is coming into Chicago as they host for Jade when Jade is touring. And I always tell the girls when they come into Chicago and you're going to work with Jade, you better bring it, because every time Jade gets up on that stage, she lays it down 150%. So you either bring it or, bitch, stay home. Jade has sent in a live video question for us. Let's see what it is, shall we?
Hey Zander Mander, I love you. It is me, Jade Sotomayor. I'm here in Chicago at Spin doing a benefit. I love you to pieces. I can't even explain how much. Words cannot express it. You've known me since the beginning, since everything started for me. And you've always been an inspiration to me and believed in me, and I thank you. Speaking of other things I've done, RuPaul's Drag Race. So that's my question for you, Zander. What do you think? Do you think there's still snakes on this plane? Let me know.
Oh my goodness, Jade. Oh no. For those of you who don't know what Jade's talking about, a little situation happened on the first season of RuPaul's Drag Race. Now, legally I can't show you the actual clips, so I'm going to show you pictures with the actual quotes, so you can at least know what she's referring to here. Okay, now that you've seen that, let's rewind Jade's question and hear it again.
Other things I've done, RuPaul's Drag Race. So that's my question for you, Zander. What do you think? Do you think there's still snakes on this plane? Let me know.
Jade, why do you ask me that question? I love you. You're my friend. I would never look. I don't know the answer to that question. But by the look on RuPaul's face, I'd say it's kind of probably what J-Lo was fighting in that really cheesy horror movie, Anaconda. I love you, but girl, I'm not going to talk about that. Oh, that's embarrassing. But obviously not for you. Love you. Thank you for your question. I'll see you soon. If you liked anything in this video, will you do me a favor and share it? You know how it goes. Share it for me, darling. I did that as a special request because somebody wanted to see my really horrible Cher impersonation again. There you go.